Hello, hello. Uber. I didn't have a choice, but yeah.
What exactly happened? What was the timeline of your car situation on game day?
So honestly, I left the team hotel reasonably early, thinking I'm gonna make it to the stadium, get there, warm up, and I'm hitting on the highway. All of a sudden, I get a notification, tire issue. So I'm like, all right, cool. I think it's a situation where I could put some air, make it to the gas station. Wasn't working. So as I'm sitting there, I look to my right. I see a family. They're in Cardinals gear. It looks like they're going to the stadium. So I'm like, I have absolutely nothing to lose. Pull my window down. I just yell out, "You guys going to the stadium?" He looks at me a little crazy. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm a player. I got a flat tire. Can you guys help me out? I need a ride to the stadium." Walks back to the car, talks to his wife. He's like, "Heck yeah, come on." And they got me there on time. Had a blast talking to his kids the whole way there. And, I made it there on time, and, that's all she wrote.
Any luck fighting them?
I did. I was able to take a picture with them, with his kids at post-game, and I let them know I'm going to take care of their tickets for our next home game against San Fran.
What does it say about the Cardinals fan base and community, knowing that they'd be willing to pick up and be willing to take you to the stadium?
Best fans in America. I mean, speaking for myself, I don't think this has ever happened to any other professional player, across football, basketball, soccer. It's definitely one for the books. And this is the type of stuff that only happens to me. I don't know anyone else who it happened to, but extremely grateful and forever indebted to them.
Do you get grief from your teammates over this situation?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They laughed at me with it's like, one thing about me, they always know there's always a situation with my car. So it's like, for it to happen on game day and then for the outcome to me to get there with fans, it's crazy.
Are you driving like an older car?
No, it's a nice car, 2019 car. It takes me from A to B, but it didn't take me to the stadium on Sunday.
How far away from the stadium were you?
I was 30 minutes out, so I'm thinking my heart starts beating. I'm about to be late. I'm calling who I need to call, let them know this is a situation. And then I'm on the phone as I'm yelling to them, and then it ended up happening and everything worked out. So shout out to them, man.
Are you looking for a new car now? Or?
At this point, I might have to.
What kind of car is it?
BMW. Oh, man, I might have to go Toyota, Lexus. Let me know. So I didn't. So I know how to fix a spare tire because I done had so many issues before. So, I'm well-trained, but there wasn't a spare tire in the back. So front left. It's always the front left. It's happened to me at least 4 or 5 times. So I know what to do, but they did, but the timing and where I was at, I was like, by the time they come here, get back, it wasn't going to work out. So they're godsend because the timing was impeccable. Looked over, got in the car, they got me there on time, and I was ready for game day.
What was the family saying to you about the whole situation? Were they shocked?
It felt like a joke, honestly. They're like, at first they didn't believe I was a player. I was like, yeah, I'm a player. I need to get to the stadium. And he looked at me like, oh, okay. Goes to talk to his wife, comes back. He's like, yeah, let's do it. We made it happen. We had a great drive over there. We were talking about my college experience, going to Penn State. Yeah.
Did JG know you might have been late, or was he like, because you weren't, he never knew about it?
I don't even think JG knows about it. The only people my position coach, Rodriguez, he knew about it. I texted him immediately. I was like, this is a situation I'm in right now. Just wait till I explain it to you in person, because if I tell you now, you're kind of going to be a little bit confused. But, I'm just glad that it worked out.
Was your game day routine affected at all? Did you get everything in that you need to do in the normal time that you do it?
A little bit, but all that matters was I made it on time. I like to listen to a lot of music on my way up to the stadium. It was a lot of chatter. Got to talk ball. Got to talk about the Cardinals. It was fun.
What time do you have to be at the stadium?
By 12. Yeah.
And did you just leave your car there at the gas station?
I had no choice. No. So at post game, I made my way back there. Got some roadside assistance, and they fixed my car now. So once I leave here, I'm gonna go pick it up.
Okay, when you pull over, you see there's a problem. How much are you really stressing, sweating this out, and figuring out?
Listen, I told you guys, I've been down this road before, so I wasn't even stressed. First thing I did was I checked the levels of the tire pressure. I wanted to see where it was at. But as I'm driving, it just kept declining. I'm like, all right, cool. This is not very good. So let me pull off the highway, and then I try to put some air into it. But I guess it was a nail because once I put it in, it wasn't sustaining. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to just leave it right here. And by the time, if I were to wait for roadside assistance, I wouldn't have made it to the game.
The family, it's a man, how many kids are we talking?
I think there were three back there. The wife was sitting in the back, and I was sitting passenger seat, and the husband was driving. No, they had an Infinity. Shout out Infinity, man.
Cardinals gear, or you just took a
All of
guess?
them. Like, imagine this. I look to my right. I see the dad. He's pumping gas. He had a Patrick Peterson jersey on. I can see the kids through the window. They had jerseys on. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's either they're going to a tailgate, they're going home to watch the game, or they're going to the stadium. I got nothing to lose. I might as well try and see what it is. But
How were you able to get in contact with them?
so after the tweet, post game, I ended up getting the number from Chris. So he was fortunate enough to shoot that over to me, and got their contact information and locked it in, and I'll be able to send out the tickets for our next home game.
This is just so, I mean, like, given what I know about your personality, this is just the way you handle anything. It seems like you just kind of,
Facts.
smiling at
Like, it was hilarious. Like, I told my family, they actually saw it, the tweet, and my mom, she was laughing. She was like, only you. Only you. And I was like, I mean, I have no rebuttal.